Yeah. Ooh. All right, all right. Hello and welcome. My name is Babs, and well, there is no Luke tonight. Anyway, I wanted to show you the Pathfinder beginner box. You are right. This channel is called SwissRPG and not Swiss D&D after all. So we're gonna do something else tonight. I'm gonna show you what the box is about, what's inside, and why you should buy it. The box has, of course, the Hero's Handbook, very important because your players want to know what's going on. It is a very nice, shiny, glossy print, and therefore you can write in it with dry eraser pens. Absolutely no issue at all. You can hear that? So nice and glossy. All the information about spells, abilities, artworks, and so on can be found in here. Then, of course, we have the Beginner's Box Dungeon Master's Guide, which includes a small little adventure that you can play, as well as all the information on rules and monsters, of course. You have monster stat logs in here, also with very nice little artwork. And of course, this is also printed in this nice and glossy finish. Then you have dice. Why are they so colored, Babs? Why do they have so stupid colors and they're not in one color as all the other dice sets? Well, there's a reason for that. Because on those pre-generated character sheets here, also coming with artwork, you have color-coded dice information. So, as you can see, each dice has a separate color, and the players who are completely new to RPGs and have never seen those shiny mark rocks here in odd shapes can then match them to the color and find out what is what. So the D4 is yellow and the 12 is blue, and of course the D20 is red. It's very important to have a red D20 because others are just too slow and don't really work. If you want a fast D20, take this one. Also, as a dungeon master, if you really want to do some damage to your players, you have to have a red D20. It is very important. Well then, you also have little cheat sheets that you can hand out to your players. There's quite a lot of them. And they have info on the conditions and the turn order and how to do skill checks and what to roll when. So everyone can get one of those here. And instead of asking you, they can just read the card here first. You can point at the card with a very angry face and then just say, read the card first. That's good. Good. As mentioned, more pre-generated characters. And then you have those curious little plastic things. And you might ask, Babs, why is there so much wasted plastic in there? What am I supposed to do with that? Well, those are for the cardboard minis. Yes, you heard me. Minis. I am finally talking about minis on this channel here. I contained myself long enough. Now, here is mini information. Those go on here, on those small little stands, and as you can see now, there is an orc. There is an actual cardboard orc right on your table. You can use this right there. See? An orc. An orc. Then you might say, oh, Babs, but if I play with minis, I need to print out my maps and they need to be in the correct size and color, otherwise it's not going to work. Well, that's why Paizo included this huge map. You see, again, in glossy. You can write on this with dry body erasers. It's in color, it's glossy, it's up to the scale, and then you can just take your mini and put it on here, and then you can play with them. Oh no, you can't see this. Wait, this is better. No, it's not. No, it's too shiny. See how shiny it is. Now you have the mini here, and then you have cardboard minis for the players as well. There's pre-generated cardboard minis as well in this pack. And then you can play over here, and you have your adventure, and then you can move your orc and your players and then kill them all together and have a nice little adventure. Also, double-sided. Look, there is 2 of that. This is so much map. So many map. Well, and then you just fold it together when you're done, and then you stop playing. Then there's, of course, also blank character sheets in there that you can then fill out. Well, maybe first copy them and then fill them out, because those you just only have 4 or 5 of them in here, but that's more than enough for a round. And if you say RPGs are not for me, Bubs, I'm just stopping and selling the box, well, then you can write on those if you want to, even with ball pens. Then you have a little advertisement card in here for Sirenscape. If you then want to add music to all your fancy cardboard minis and the map and everything, then you can buy a pack here at sirenscape.com and have the right soundscape for the right adventure. They say specific packs for the adventure parts, and you're always going to have then the right sound on the push of a button. You can have this on your smartphone then as an app and connect it via Bluetooth to a loudspeaker, and then immerse your players entirely, and then you will never do anything else. It's insane. Buy Sirenscape. We're not affiliated. And then, yeah, that's about it. That's the entire set. As you can see, I'm covered in stuff here. It's $24, so I'd say it's very good value, actually. There's so much to explore in the world of Pathfinder. So many nice adventures. Paizo is actually writing very good adventures, so I very much recommend that. And then when you say, oh, Bobs, but my friends are spread all over the world, I need to play online and I can't get them into one table, then you're gonna get the same box as a Foundry module, already set up with lights and tokens and everything and walls, and you just import it into Foundry and you're good to go. Has all the information that is in the books, and you can just click on the journal entries and read about it, and even include some automation so that you don't even have to learn the rules. Foundry is doing half of the work for you anyway, and then you're good. Currently on sale, if I remembered correctly, and then you later, if you're hooked on Pathfinder, you can buy the PDFs on Paizo.com and import them directly into Foundry. So you have little work with all of this. It's a charm, actually, to work with Pathfinder and Foundry together. And then you can just gather players around your virtual tabletop and start playing role-playing games. And for once, not D&D. Be something specific. Be the orc. Be the rebel that plays Pathfinder instead of D&D. Thank you for watching. As always, like, share, and subscribe. And good night.